next time you meet me in Gate City.
Oh, Cody Pope. I know Cody Pope. He's
Our friend is Cody and we not having a good day.
Smack dab in the middle of all that. That was beautifully said. And I love that you said when you have a microphone. And we were able to do it.
It's about just showing up.
Yeah.
Check. What up, world? Welcome back to another installment of Cody Central. Thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with me. Shout out to everybody that's here so far. If you guys are up in the chat, let me know how it sounds. Let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to everybody that's subscribed on YouTube. We're getting closer to our goal every day. And I'm happy to be back here with you guys. I'm sorry that I took a hiatus for a couple weeks, but such is life. And as you can tell, I'm in a different space here and just had a lot of stuff to figure out. And I think I got a good grip on all the stuff I want to do, but took me a minute to figure it out. I'm seeing some flashing lights on my screen, so I'm hoping that hopefully everything sounds okay. Hopefully all is well. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. It's going to be a brief one tonight, unfortunately, but I wanted to just check in with you guys anyways and have some fun. So I am going to let some people jump in the stream still. So while I let a few more people jump in here, I'm going to noodle around on the guitar for you. I see more people jumping in. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in so far. It looks like we got an even split between YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, more of our YouTube crews jumping in here. Shout out to you guys. Definitely mic up. All right, let me turn that up a little bit here. Check. Hanging out. Check. Let me know how that sounds. Appreciate the feedback. Been a while since I've set up here in the new shop. But yeah, got some stuff to talk about tonight. Way better. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you. So yeah, while we let some people jump in here, I'm gonna noodle on the guitar for a minute, and we're gonna get this thing started. Let me know while I'm noodling on the guitar for a second here. Let me know what movies you're gonna be watching for Thanksgiving this week, because I want to add some. You guys gave me a ton of suggestions for the Halloween movie playlist, and I think that was one of the last times that we were all here in Cody Central. And so let me know what Thanksgiving movies that you're going to be watching this week. And I see some more people jumping in here. That's awesome. Shout out. I'm going to give it like another minute or so, and then we'll get this thing popping. Shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate everybody that jumped in here with me tonight. Let's let's get into some of our fun weeklies here. And before we get this thing going, as always, if you guys want to get involved with the show, I'm always looking for means to raise funds to help improve the equipment, get a bigger studio space again, stuff like that. So if you want to sponsor the show in any capacity, here is a little bit about that.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go to hellhoundpublishing.com. Go to the menu, go find Cody Central, our show. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a bunch of different donation options. Each one will have some really cool stuff that you get. Go to checkout, tell me what you want me to promote, cash out, simple as that.
Huge thank you to everybody that donated the show. Big thank you to all of my sponsors that have sponsored the show this year so far. Appreciate you guys a ton. And let's get into some stuff here. First thing I want to cover this week is music of the week. So last time we were here when we did music of the week, we covered the new song by Recollection, which is like a hard indie rock band based of New England hardcore members. That record, so that was the single, but the album, or not the album, the EP that was part of is now out and available wherever you listen to music, as well as you can get it on vinyl through Popwig Records. So I did want to mention that. However, my music of the week this week is taking a little bit of a sonic shift, heading back into the hip-hop realm. There's a brand new single from one of my favorite rappers. It is The Mileage by the one and only Big Crit. Just came out, I think, within the last couple weeks. So, needless to say, Crit is back. Fans of the prolific Southern lyricist have been patiently awaiting the next chapter of the Cadillac praising soul-driven, Southern living MC and producer talent. This song incorporates all of the fast flows, the bounce, the bass, and the aggressive approach that you've come to love as a fan of Crit. This will sound good in the car, in headphones, at home, wherever you need to get the blood pumping. The new album is going to be coming out next month. Absolutely look out for that. Go listen to the single now. The Mileage by Big Crit, available everywhere. And yeah, and so that was one of the songs I was the most excited for this week. I've been lucky to see Big Crit live a number of times. He has a phenomenal catalog, and he is somebody who really, I think, does a great job at integrating the best of both worlds when it comes to traditional hip-hop and lyricism and, you know, the culture of hip-hop, as well as rap and, like, southern rap, mainstream rap. He does a great job at blending both of those and making music that is sonically appealing for all markets of rap, but that really, like, has something thoughtful to say at the end of it. So if you haven't heard Big Crit yet, definitely encourage you to check that out. And let's do movie of the week. So if you're watching this, you'll have to let me know if you have seen this yet. So my movie of the week, I actually watched it a couple weeks back, is called The Coffee Table. It's from 2022 and is directed by Kay Casas. What an unsettling movie. This Spanish language comedy horror did a tremendous job at making me feel horrible at times. The acting, the writing was incredibly well done in terms of trying to keep the uncomfortableness and the suspense afloat. It was a little sad how fast things wrapped up, but this was a wild watch overall. It was definitely worth watching at least once, even if you don't traditionally watch international films or non-English films. It'll be easy for you to put that aside. This is just a incredibly well done movie, and it is really fast too. So definitely check that out. That is the coffee table from 2022. If any of you guys have seen that, you'll definitely have to let me know. I have some other movies that I've watched since the last episode and some other reviews and stuff like that that I've put up. So if you're into the movie stuff and you want to go more in depth in that, I encourage you to get Letterboxd, check it out. It's all movies. There's people like Martin Scorsese is on there, and stupid ass people like me are on there. You can be on there too. Keep a watch list of things you want to see, keep track of things you've watched, see what people think of things you're interested in. Really, really cool community. And if you want to get involved in Letterboxd and learn a little more about that, this is a little bit about it. Yeah, it's a really fun app. I'm on there a lot more than other apps that I probably should be on. But yeah. Let me run through a few events here real quick, and then after we go through the events, we'll talk shop on a couple things. So, as we mentioned, every single Sunday at the Shaskeen in Manchester, New Hampshire is Rap Night Manchester. Every week for over 12 years now. It's an open cipher and artist showcases. It's $5, 21 plus. Artists from all over the world come here and perform at Rap Night amidst their tours, and it's hosted by DJ Myth, Sean Caliber, and I9. And also, every Thursday is the Laugh Attic at Strange Brew in Manchester, New Hampshire. The Laugh Attic is a comedy open mic showcase hosted by previous Cody Central guest Danny P. He's a local comedian from New Hampshire, and every Thursday night they bring talent from all over the place, as well as open micers for the first time, brand new comedians. And it's a great room, a great place to see comedy and learn more about what's going on in the comedy community. So check that out every Thursday, the Laugh Attic. And plug a couple shows myself here real quick. So this Saturday, November 29th, is the 30th annual holiday stroll for Nashua, New Hampshire, which is my hometown. I have been invited back once again for the 4th year in a row to perform. I would be ecstatic if you would come out and support me and watch this. This is going to be, so the stage that I'm at is at Riverwalk Cafe. It's an indoor stage. It's on the corner of Railroad Square and Main Street, so you'll be able to get in and out of there. There's a parking lot. It's a really, really cool place. It's small room, seated and standing room. It's going to fill up fast. I go on 15 sharp. So I'm telling everybody, try to get there for 8 o'clock so that you can get in quickly, get a good seat, get a drink, whatever. But this is going to be a really special night. I'm really looking forward to this. Holiday stroll has become one of the traditions that we look forward to as Hellhound every year. I've been really lucky to do some really special ones, and I'm going to do everything I can to make this one just as special. I've got some really cool songs. We're in a place that we haven't played at in years, and it's free, and it's all ages. So bring the family, bring whoever. If you've never seen a holiday stroll, it's awesome. They shut down Main Street. It's full of vendors, Christmas tree lighting, and food, and all sorts of great stuff. There's different music stages spread out all throughout Main Street and downtown Nashua. So it's a really cool thing, and I'm really lucky that I get to be a part of it. Come out and rock with me. That's this Saturday, November 29th, at Riverwalk Cafe, 8 o'clock p.m. Be there. Free. All ages. Couple other cool shows coming up. Saturday, December 6th, Raekwon and Mobb Deep 30th anniversary tour is going to be coming to the House of Blues in Boston, Massachusetts. Also that day, Agnostic Front are going to be celebrating 70 years of Stigma. That's Stigma from Agnostic Front's 70th birthday show. That's going to be at the Irving Plaza in New York City. Also that night, 90s alternative rock band Jimmy's Chicken Shack is going to be at the Taffeta Music Hall in Lowell. Friday, December 12th, hilarious stand-up comedian Jeffrey Osmus is going to be at Laugh Boston. And Saturday, December 13th, is Hellhound for the Holidays at the Spot in Nashua, New Hampshire. This is the event that I've been plugging for a while now. I'm ecstatic to announce the return of this event. I've been doing this for a few years, but this year is my first time that we're combining the concert portion with a toy drive as well. So we're encouraging everybody to bring toys for discounted admission into the show. We're going to donate all of the toys to different families and organizations for kids in need in our area. And it's just something really cool to take in the holidays with. We have an awesome lineup of producers, DJs, and MCs. We've got some really cool activities, photo booths, different stuff that's going to be going on. It's at the Spot right on Main Street in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's all ages. For more information on that, go to cody-pope.com and you can get tickets today. So, with all of that said, shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate all my YouTube family that popped in tonight. So, long story short, my guest for tonight had to cancel on me, unfortunately. As you guys hopefully saw by the thumbnail, my guest was Ben Anthony, who, if you've been watching the show for a long time, he's a great friend of mine, and he was one of the first guests that I had on the podcast, actually. And when we interviewed him back then, it was for what is now called the Granite State Sports Camps. It was the Nashua skateboarding camp back then. But basically Ben is like a multi-sport athlete, and so he runs a Nashua skateboarding camp every year. Well, since that episode, a lot has happened, and one of the things that he's in the process of doing right now is opening an indoor skate park here in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's going to be the Gate City Indoor Skatepark. He's been really carrying this thing on his shoulders and working on it. And so he was actually going to tune in live from the park, but he actually reached out to me and said that the fire department is there and some other people are helping. Basically, they have to do some shit to get the skate park up to code so that they can open up for business soon. So obviously that took precedence. So we're gonna postpone that interview and hopefully get him back on here soon. Probably not next week because we have a guest next week, but the following week we're gonna bring him back. So I will announce that soon. Stay tuned. Follow everything that he's doing at BA_skateboarding online. You can find all of his sports camps in the skate park and all that stuff. Next week, we've got a really special episode as well. So another return guest next week. If you remember the episode where we had Tyler LaPlante on, Tyler is going to be joining me next week because he just announced his very first personal film project. So if you remember the episode that Tyler was on, Tyler works in the film industry. He's a grip and does a number of different jobs on big projects, and now is in the process of fundraising to do his project that he's written and created with a partner of his. And so really excited to have him come on next week and talk about it. We've got some really cool episodes lined up for the next few weeks. I know that we took a long hiatus and life just kind of happened to me and I just needed to take a break. But I got some really special stuff that is worth coming back and making the Cody Central world spin. So needless to say, we've got some really fun stuff lined up for the rest of this year and going into next year. So tonight's episode is a little shorter than I'd planned, but thank you for tuning in. Please come back next week, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to have Tyler LaPlante on talking about his new movie. We're going to do end of the year show announcements, We're going to have all sorts of stuff to talk about. I'll probably have some recap footage of my performance at Holiday Stroll this weekend. Hopefully you guys will come out and be there. That's this Saturday, downtown Nashua, Riverwalk Cafe, 8 o'clock p.m., free, all ages, Gate City Hip Hop on top. Thank you guys so much for the support and for tuning in tonight. Yeah, that's going to be our show. I'm sorry it's such a quick one. It was kind of last minute that we had the change of plans with Ben, and so we're going to figure out a time to reschedule that. But that's what we got going on. Love you guys. www.cody-pope.com. Shows, tickets, merch, all sorts of stuff going on. Love you guys. See you at the next show. Preach.
Cody Central is written and produced by Cody Pope for Hellhound Publishing. If you'd like to sponsor the program and have your brand, podcast, or service featured, learn more about that today at www.hellhoundpublishing.com/Cody-Central. Additional ways to support the program include purchasing music, joining our Patreon for exclusive content, or simply donating at any of the links available in the QR codes above.
I certainly feel sorry for you.